What up, guys? Got a little installation video. Gonna be installing some super tweeters that go in the stock, I guess you could say the stock dash of the Tacoma. Got them from Ds18. Walk around back here and show you guys right quick. So here's the box of tweeters came in right here. You can see right here, Ds18, and they're the Pro ST replacement upgrade bullet compression tweeter for the OEM Subaru and Toyota. They are plug and play, and these are the tools you're gonna need right here. You're gonna need a panel removal tool, a 10mm socket and ratchet extension, a flathead to pop some of the trim pieces out on the grab handle on the passenger side. You're also, if you want to, you can get a bigger ratchet extension and a socket on there. But let me get into the tweeters right quick. It's gonna be a little bit of struggle because I'm using one hand right here. But so opening up the package, you see we got Ds18 Pro sticker right here. Little reflective vinyl stickers, nice quality, nothing special. And here's the owner's manual right here. Got the owner's manual. This is what the tweeter look like. This whole thing is plug and play, so you don't have to worry about splicing into any wires or anything like that. If you want a little information on the tweeter, here's that right there. You can pause the video if you want to, but I'll put a link to the tweeters in the description box. Here's the tweeters themselves. Pretty good packaging. Make sure they don't get damaged or anything. They also came inside another box, so they just didn't ship like this. But here's the tweeters right here. Let's see if I can get them out the packaging with one hand. Don't mind the barking in the back. It's the neighbor's dogs. But here's a tweeter right here. It's a pretty nice little tweeter, decent size. Also comes with, I'm guessing this is a harness if you want to add a amplifier to it. But I'm just going to hook it to the factory connection point without an amplifier, running off the stock harness. Or stock radio, my bad. But you can see right here, plug and play. And I want to say these are 100 or either 50 watts RMS a piece. Yeah, I want to say 50, 100 together. They're a good little item, not very expensive. I want to say run about $70. And next clip, I'll be in the truck showing you guys where they go and how to install them. Guys, now that we're in the truck, like I said, the tweeter will be going right up here in this spot. It's a small factory tweeter that we'll be replacing. The first step we need to do is go about taking these two covers off here and one right here. So what you're gonna do is get your little flathead or panel removal tool and put it right here and pop it up. Once you pop that up, you remove this cover right here, and you can see you have your 10mm right there. And it asks for this one. Give me a minute. Pop that off. Sorry if the camera quality is not the best, or I'm kind of shaky. It's hard doing this. And there's the other 10mm right there. So let me get my ratchet and I'll get back to you guys in a minute. All right, so now what you want to do is go ahead and put your ratchet and loosen this 10mm bolt right here, and also this 10 right here. Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. I actually went ahead and loosened these bolts up a little bit to make it easier to take out with one hand, but they're not really tight on there. So the reason you have to take these bolts out is because they hold on the grab handle, but they're also holding on the pillar right here, connect to the frame. And make sure you don't lose these bolts. Put them in the cup holder so you can keep up with them. Go ahead and loosen this one right here. Sorry the video's kind of shaky. I know my hand's not the steadiest, but it's my first YouTube video, so I'm kind of nervous. So work with me here. Put that there. And now what we're gonna want to do is we can actually get our panel removal tool and start prying along here all the way down, also on this side. But before we do any of that, get your panel removal tool. See if I can give me a minute. Phone had ran out of storage, but we're back in business. So like I said, take your panel removal tool, start up here, and once you put it up here, just pull it down, and this whole thing should pop out right here. Now, I want to say you just pull up and out. It's kind of difficult doing one hand, but it's removed, and that's where both the 10mm bolts went. But once you do that, come up here to the front. Be careful, because your airbags are right here. And come here to the front. What you want to do is take your panel removal tool and try to pop up this right here. Give me a minute. So I got my panel removal tool. So I'm gonna wedge it in between here. Sorry, my hand's in the way, guys. And pull and work along the edges so you get everything settled in. Let me get back with you guys so I can use both my hands, get to it, and not break any clips. All right, guys, once you get that little bracket off or cover, what you want to do is take your socket with your 10mm, but no extension this time, and come over here, put it on the tweeter, and just loosen it up. Loosen that one up, then move to the back. All right, so we're on the last bolt here. Just keep loosening that up, and once you feel it loose, you can take your socket off. You might be able to use your hands to take some of the bolts out. Make sure you do not lose these bolts, because you ever want to go back to the factory radio or tweeters, you can reuse these bolts instead of using your new ones. Put these in the little cup holder, and back to our back bolt. It's a little tough to get because I got big hands here. Wish I had somebody else to record for me, but I guess we got to work with what we got. Already got that one up. And here's our factory tweeter right here. Factory tweeter right here. As you can see, it's nothing crazy, a little small tweeter. But we actually have to go about removing. There's a little tab right here on this side. You can see right here. And there's not one on the other side. So let me unhook that and I'll get back with you guys. All right, guys, I have the factory tweeter out right here. You can see, give me a second. I'm trying not to let this wire drop back behind there. But here's a little tweeter. It's a little small magnet on here. Nothing fancy. But I'll pop up a picture, a comparison of this tweeter, factory tweeter, and also the Ds18 tweeter side by side, so you guys can check that out. But what you want to do next is get the Ds18 tweeter, this one right here, and take your harness and just, give me 1 second. All right, so I got once you go ahead and hook tweeter up, put it back in here. But before I put everything back and screw everything in, I'll make sure that the tweeter actually works before. So that way, if it doesn't work, I don't have to take everything back apart. So give me 1 second. It's a clip of them playing here. But I don't know if I'll be able to post a long clip without getting copyrighted. But anyways, so once you get the tweeter installed and make sure it's working, it's just the same. Just do the reverse process. Go back, tighten all the bolts up, and pop the panels back on. Sorry for all the cuts and all the cut scenes in here, but I'm trying to do my best to get everything done in an orderly manner and fashion. Once you get those hand tightened, take your ratchet and go back and tighten these up. Make sure not tighten them too tight, because you can crack this plastic right here, and that just sucks. So I can get this on here. Give me a second, guys, see if I can get this on here. Now I got those tightened up. I got that last bolt on there. It's just tricky getting a ratchet back there, but you might be able to use a wrench, a 10mm wrench, and get that tightened up. But what you want to do, take your cover, make sure you line it up in the slots back there all the way in the back so that it's on there properly. And make sure you have those little vent things right here pushed in back in the right spot on here. Tuck those in there and just push down. Make sure you hear all the tabs snap back into place. And then what you want to do is take your pillar, and sorry for you guys being everywhere, this video being everywhere, and make sure and try to line it up, back up with that corner right there. Slide that. I think that goes over that. Let me get back to you guys when I get everything lined up right here. All right, guys, I got that back in. I'm just popping this last clip in right here. So once you pop that in, make sure your weather strip or weather seal, whatever you want to call it, is back on here correctly and not tucked in here all the way. So I just use my panel remover and go up down there like. All right, guys, I have to make this side quick because my phone is almost out of storage and I'm running on low battery. But on this side, on the driver's side, pop the airbag right here, the airbag logo out. You have a 10mm bolt right there. So what you're gonna do is get your ratchet. You don't need an extension. Well, you might need an extension, but not extension this long. And just loosen that up. Give me one of that. I went to go grab another phone, so the video quality is different. That's the reason. But like I said, get your panel removal tool. You're gonna want to pop this pillar down right here, like that. Once you get it popped all the way off, pull towards yourself and out a little bit, like this, and it'll come off just like that. Just like in the other process, get you on the other side, panel removal tool under this little thing right here, cover, and gently pop it up and work your way around. And you might be able to get your hands up under there and try popping it up like that. And you can see your factory tweeter, but also your two 10mm bolts here, also here on this side. Give me a minute to get my ratchet and I'll get those out. I unclip my factory tweeter. I have it right here on the driver's side. It's a little bit of a pain to get to because, you know, got fat hands. You know how it is. But I'm gonna take the Ds18 tweeter. I'm actually gonna just hook it straight in. And like I said before you put everything back in, go through and test the tweeter, make sure it works, so that way you don't have to take everything back out if it doesn't work. So I'm gonna do that right now, and I'll hit you guys right back up. And at the end, I'll do like a little demo of the song. I'll play the same exact song as I did with the factory tweeter, so you guys can sort of tell the difference. Yours may not sound exactly like mine because I have aftermarket door speakers front and back, but I also have compression horns in the back of my truck. So that might be a major difference between your sound and my sound. So let me get these installed. Like I said, I'll post a demo at the end of the video. I thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on the video. Thank you. I forgot to mention you guys to put everything back together. Just do the reverse order. The reason I'm just telling you guys this because I'm kind of in a hurry to put everything back together because I have somewhere to be right now. But like I said, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as fast as I can. I appreciate you guys for staying tuned through this long, stressful. It's not really stressful, but it's stressful. Not stressful to y'all, but it's stressful to me because it's my first video. So I'm a little nervous and I'm not really a talkative person. So I'm going to get everything installed and I'll get back to you guys on the next video. I also have this custom shift knob right here. It's actually like a bike handle. If you guys want a video knowing how to make one of those, leave it in the comments below, and I'll show you guys how to do that. I'll make a video on that. And I also have some leather seat covers, diamond stitch seat covers to go in here. That'll probably end up being my next video. And I also might go about changing these yellow lights out right here, changing those out. So that'll probably be the next thing I do too. I'm gonna have to order those. When those get in, I'll go about installing those. And while I'm at it, I might get a gimbal to kind of help out with my filming. So I can use both hands somehow. But I'll post a picture of my truck. If you guys want to see my truck, here's what my truck looks like. I know some of you not gonna like it because it's linked back, or like y'all like to say, squatted, whatever. But it's a 19 Tacoma. It's on a 6-inch lift with 6-inch in the front. It's stock in the back. 22 by 12 was dirty. 22 by 12 TIS off-road on some 33-inch Nitto G2s. Eventually, I'm trying to get some 35-inch mudgraps on some 20-inch Toyota stocks or G13s. So if any of you guys have those, let me know. I'm open to anything. They have pretty good tread on them right here. Pretty good tread. But that's the truck. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Out.